Consumer digital health is another one of my digital dozen. Now, with the emergence of smartphones, one of the really positive offshoots of that has been the emergence and the creation of little micro sensors that are very low cost and very, very sensitive. And these sensors are now finding their way into lots of other products, in particular products involving health and wellness. Now, doctors have been using digital technologies for many, many years, but those were professional and very, very expensive. It's now showing up in items that you can buy at the local drugstore or anywhere online, and you can now start having the same monitoring. But even better than that, it now aggregates it all into applications on your iPhone or in the web, in a private area, of course. So if we start bringing all these sensors together and getting things, you can now take a total picture of your digital health on a regular basis, and it can be very, very powerful. So for example, this is a blood pressure monitor. Looks like a regular blood pressure monitor, the cuff, you stick it on, but here's the difference. It has a 30-pin connector that connects to your iPhone or your iPad. Now, it will track all of your blood pressure readings over time. Now, that by itself is interesting, but now imagine if that's also tied to this armband, as sort of a digital Band-Aid. This looks at your activity. It'll look at your perspiration and look at the heart rate, etc., and that tied in with your blood pressure. Tie that in with a heart rate monitor. It will look at an EKG, another capability that will tie together, and these things start talking to each other. Or at night, you have a sensor that you put on, which is this is the Zeo sleep sensor, and it will automatically look at your REM sleep, your deep sleep, light sleep, how long you've been in sleep, and it'll give you indications of that. Now, they'll start putting those things together, you start seeing a total picture. Or you have other devices that are more medically. This will tell you how much oxygen is in your blood. This device will tell you if you are diabetic, what your glucose levels are. Again, USB plugged into your computer or whatever device you want. So these devices, as they start coming together, are very interesting for health and fitness. Here's a watch from Nike that you put this little token in your shoe. It'll automatically connect to it, and imagine it'll take your health information and put it all up on a site. So, for example, on my Nike Fuel, here's my activity for the week. It'll show it all out here very nicely. This is a little armband, which we've talked about previously. But now it's going even more than that. This is a Fitbit. It's a little device you stick on. Now talks to a digital scale. So now not only do you know your activity, but you also can look at your weight and you can start tying them together. Now for the elder population, it gets even more exciting. One of the problems with elder people is we don't know what they're doing during the day, and we don't want to monitor them and be a babysit, but yet we're also concerned that they're getting their exercise, they're taking their pills. This is a pill bottle. It looks like a normal pill bottle, and it looks like an easy on-off cap. But you close this thing, and notice what happened, it lights up blue. The reason is this is a Wi-Fi connected pill bottle. So every time someone takes their pill or doesn't take the pill, it will notify the site or the application that something is happening. Likewise, this is a sensor that you just connect to, it's battery powered. You can Velcro it to a wall or put it on a table or something. It'll automatically look at activity. If you start aggregating weight and blood pressure and bill and activity, all of a sudden you get a picture that is really unique. And it's not over just that one 20-minute or 30-minute time you go for your annual checkup. It's continuously over the year, so you can look at trends. Each individual piece of data by itself doesn't mean anything, but if you start putting it all together and analyzing, now you have something really interesting. And with that information, of course, you can come back and give it to your doctor, or you can even use it to say, this is what I need to do to be healthier. And it actually gives you opportunities to give you suggestions about things based on your real activity, not based on some imagination. So that's why I think that consumer digital health is a very, very important part of the digital dozen.